Oh, no. I wonder if I forgot how to make this even increase. And you just like doing it over and over. Ay. Memory's so bad at this stuff. Oh no, I can go back to it. Okay, the pot, that red thing, and then okay.
Eradicate all evil.
Wanna see the red scarf?
Still need to finish.
It's our turn, bro.
Some of these other people.
Any case to solve?
I need to just build one at a time. I don't even know why I keep
Has
on
made awaiting all protection. What brings
doing
witness
like
to the no got a new ghost story to share?
1,000 people at once.
Don't frighten me like that.
I do the same thing in Genshin. But fuck it, man. Let's find just one. Oh. Okay, no, let's do.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
And then the rest I could just convert it into the purples at the end. Oh my god, dude. I literally almost forgot what the hell I was about to do. Ay. All that yapping yesterday destroyed my balance or my memory. I don't even know what the hell this song is, just yapping honestly already.
You will be drowned to death.
No tears today. Alright.
What's this?
Maybe I'll keep it this way. That's so good.
This won't hurt.
I don't want to start off right now with that type of stuff. Oh man, I still need to do that. I need to finish the event. And Genshin. How many do I... This is 12. And it's 20 also, right? What's what happened? Okay. Cause there's 6 green, then 12 blues, and there's a 20 after? I think that's how it is. Hopefully I'm right. So I have to keep on non-stop going back and forth. Honestly, I should know this by now, because again, I keep just building the most random people. And then like halfway, because I'm always running out of like materials and whatnot. Or like even batteries to keep on
Get away from me!
like farming.
I see it. Press forward.
But yeah, I still gotta even do the invention and build a story.
It's over.
Cause I still didn't do the archive quest. I don't know why I keep delaying that. I don't know. Maybe I just think it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, cause I had so much expectations for the Connery one. And it was like, I mean, it was, I don't know. It's just in the middle for me, honestly. It was decent enough. You know, that whole time paradox and stuff like that, now that's just basically throwing everything off. Honestly. But I'm not gonna get into all that complicated stuff, because again, I already did too much of that yesterday. I'm not gonna just yap on for like 5 hours, dude. I can't do that again. And I keep starting in the middle of the night. But, you know, there's reasons for that. But still. So, this one is, honestly, will probably be like 2-3 hours. Because I'm most likely gonna run out of batteries when I'm building. Or money.
This is the path I... Huh?
Usually either or. Yeah, like, again, this one I should be building 100%. I also got her weapon. But maybe next stream when I decide to... Oh yeah, you see? 12, 20. And then... It's 10... Let me see if I could just do it in my head without looking. Not this one. Let me just... Oh, okay. 10 and 20. Okay. Oh my god, all that just for one? Okay. This stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I did all that because I was planning to do her first. Cause I honestly wasn't even really gonna pull for Alice. I just had the impulse. Well, one impulse, and two, I went to my other account. I pulled, and this stupid ass maid. Let me show you.
You want to... Let's... A new cake.
This one.
2. Yes.
I got
all
her
accounted for.
again as my first 50-50 loss on my other account. Dude, this girl, she's worse than Chi-Chi. She is 100% worse than Chi-Chi. On this account, my main one, see how it says 3 out of 6? I have lost every single 50-50. No, I haven't lost every single 50-50. What I meant to say is every single 50-50 that I have lost has been this fucking girl, man. It's honestly annoying. Like, it's literally drives me insane. I like maxed out everything. I don't know, seeing if this is something freaking, I guess, like some psychological.
Hey, don't look. Is it work time?
I really don't even know.
Principles of the
I'm
time
just
field family.
sick of getting her. And I can't believe on the new account, my first 50-50 loss was her also. Dude, I swear to God. Because obviously the next one would be guaranteed. Which I will most likely go for Alice on that account. Because I really wanted Alice on that account anyway. Alice on this account, I mean, it's always a bonus to have extra people. But I honestly really didn't need her. But it is what it is. But yeah, so I lose in the next 50-50, which very well could be realistic. Or hopefully I'll go on a little winning streak like I am right now. Because I got Chu Fufu, then that this other girl, I always keep forgetting her name. It's a horrible with names. Her. Yes, her. I use her. Whatever. And then I got Alice right after. So, pretty much in all my games right now. Well, not all accounts, but at least one account in all my games. I'm like in a winning streak. Genshin, I'm still in a winning streak. Hopefully I could get enough for man. Because I really need enough because I don't know. That's the thing. My luck is like phenomenal and horrible at the same time. Because when I try to get people that I really want, like 9 times out of 10, that's when I lose. And then people, like this situation, just did it just out of like impulse. So sometimes I just do it just to do it. And if I lose the 50-50s, I really don't care. And I like end up winning anyway. So that's how it is. And then most of the times, honestly, I just be going on some like long ass win streaks. Like usually like around 5. Which sounds pretty short, but if I'm getting one new character or one rerun, like every patch, then that's basically like 5 months. So I've won the person I want in 5 months, basically like half a year. So, yeah, that's why I say my luck is like phenomenal, and then in some cases it's like just atrocious. But what the hell was I even going? Oh yeah, that's why I did all this stuff. Because I was gonna use these materials on the other girl. Because it was also the burnout. Oh, hold on, let me check the burnout.
Bear witness to the noble principles
I
of the
doubt
time
it's the
field
same
family.
one. Because they would usually. Oh! Okay, that's good to know. It's the same. Okay. That I could do that very last. Because right after Alice, I'm gonna build the other girl. Make that another stream. I don't know how I'm walking around. Let me
Eradicate all. I got
do
Officer
what I'm
My good.
Bear with
supposed to do.
Don't frighten me like that.
Oh, yeah. This girl. That's the same thing, right?
Time for
Looking.
man is up.
Let's start.
Where are we going? There's no class
I
today.
forgot to check that also. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, that's good.
Got a new ghost story to
I'm at.
Good day, Proxy. Don't frighten me like that.
Oh, this is another thing. I should already know this by heart. Pretty sure this is every twos. Or actually, you know what? Let me just. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna find that anyway. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time-Field family.
Alright, let me just do that right now. Why the hell am I on ice? Wait, how much do I have? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe
This is the path that I am the.
I wish you. Do you want?
And again, I should only be
Let's start
focusing on
the-
Where are
this
we
girl.
going? There's
Not
no
her.
class
I mean
today.
Alice. That's what I meant when I said this girl. But here I am looking at the other people. Oh, I have way more than enough.
Got
Okay.
a new ghost story to share?
Okay, then yeah, let's just stick with this. Alrighty.
What's this?
There's no time to lose.
Behave now.
Yeah, not for much one. This would have been the perfect
What's
time
this?
to
Press
talk
forward.
about or that well, not the poker stuff, because I actually wanted to show
This won't hurt. Nice. This one's for you.
this stuff was written in Warrior's book. Or
My blade is
computer.
already sheathed.
Now it's no longer a book. You know, everything about every night and whatnot. But as far as like the welt and aha part, yeah, that would have been perfect because I'm just yapping about stuff. Not really like I'm showing like some evidence stuff, and because again, most of it is like from Honkai Impact, and they don't have that on console, unfortunately, which makes no sense. Because if they can make this on console, they could definitely make that game on console. I never understood why. And I'm pretty sure you could play with a controller on the PC.
This one's for you.
Pretty sure.
I'm unstoppable.
Right back at ya.
Let my song move everyone. Weakling.
Dude, I really hope that people coming out. Well, I already know it's actually I forgot the girl's name. But I remember Seed. I know a whole bunch of people was complaining in the comments in some YouTube videos that I saw, like the animations and then them in like in full-fledged fights and stuff like that. Basically seeing like their full potential, not just only like an animation showcase type of thing. And everybody's saying that well, I will agree with this part about them showing Seed's feet like way too many times or way too much on the screen when she's using her abilities. But I don't know. I really don't care too much. I just hope that she looks good to play, like ability-wise and stuff. But sometimes you just gotta play for yourself just to really see how good it is.
This won't hurt.
And then the other girl, I only keep remembering the tail. Well, actually, no. Maybe that is the other girl. What am I doing?
There's no time to lose.
I forget that I'm not like
I'm
one of
unstoppable.
those pro people who be doing showcases of like world records and stuff like that. I just wasted like 5 seconds doing that. But anyways, Orpheus, because I believe that tail thing is called like Magnus, or maybe the tail is like Orphe and the girl is called Magnus or Magus. Even though now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it is the girl that's named Orphe. But yeah, she's another one. She looks pretty good.
No room for mercy.
With hope
Shall be mine.
I actually play. But she actually just feels good.
My blade is already sheathed.
Cause dude, I wanted Andy so bad. And I don't know, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't really word it like that, because it sounds like Ambi is like a bad character to use, but she's not. I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, it's just a preference, again, so, it's just how I feel, like, using a character. I don't know. Focus like I don't know. I really don't know how to put it. Because every way sounds just honestly kind of dumb. But she feels like too fast for the game. But like literally again that sounds so dumb because that's kind of the whole point. And with the whole aftershock ability and stuff like that. But I don't know.
My blade is already sheathed.
You know what's another thing? I think I'm just too. I just like way too much actually up to the outfit. Like once I got her, I literally just started killing her again.
There's no time to lose. Watch out.
And only using her for basically everything.
I swear on my blade.
This guy needs to stop doing that on me because I can't use beyond every single team especially like in the defense and deadly assault. I can only put her on one team, so I had to seriously start trying to be like more, I guess you would say, like cautious on how I try to spend the polys and stuff. But again, I just keep doing a whole bunch of random crap. And usually, my luck in this, like in terms of kitty count, oh my god, dude, I'm always reaching like the hardest. Like it's so insane.
My blade is already sheathed. There's no time to lose.
I wonder how much I need anyway. Like all together. I'm gonna just do one more and then see. Try to do the math in my head. Another thing I want to do after this
No room for mercy.
I wonder if I have any good ones. Hopefully I will have
Victory shall
at least, or hopefully 3, but realistically, probably 2 knowing this game. And again, I love with certain things.
no time to lose.
Oh my god, dude.
I see it.
It does. Alright, let's go. See what I could do now.
Eradicate all. I've got your officer.
Please. Do you want me to fight?
I wish you a fabulous day.
Dude, I really want blood. Which again, that's why I said it's like weird.
Huh?
Because they
Number
fight
0, Andy.
sorta similar. The only difference is she does like that zigzag thing.
Officer.
Please
And
forgive
Henry,
me.
he doesn't do like
stealing
the
the
zigzag,
moonlight.
he just does like a cross. And then like he holds his skiff thing, which is in that briefcase he's holding. And then it does like a burst of damage, and then it does like ice and also what, honestly I forgot what that ability is called. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Because once it hits that enemy, no, that's not shatter. But yeah, technically it is shatter. But once like it hits on the enemy itself, it's actually called something else. Well, that's it right there. totalize or totalize. I don't know why I said totalize. But yeah, totalize. That's it. When that hits the enemy, it does like a humongous burst of damage. And it's basically dead already. Kind of reminds me like Miyabi. I think that's why I like Vlad more over
Please forgive me
Anby.
for stealing the moonlight.
Again, I'm not
Officer, I've
bashing
got your
Anby.
number
Anby is a very good
Anby.
character. And her lore is honestly top tier. I think it's one of the best in the game so far. I don't know. Maybe the next time she'll come out with a rerun, I just end up. Because I actually did. Even though I didn't like. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as like Miyabi and Vlad. Because right after she came out, like usual, a couple days later, they showed the leaks. And then that's when I saw the leaks of Vivian,
Good day.
Vivian, and Vlad. When I saw Vlad, I was like, okay, then I'm just gonna do what I originally wanted to do, was pull for Bernice, because I lost her first rerun. So I pulled for Bernice, and then I just stopped. I could have kept going for Anby, or I could try keep going for Anby, but I just stopped. I didn't even pull for Bernice's weapon. I just stopped completely. And then Trigger came out, and I believe
Please.
Huh?
she was running with her also. I think. I honestly don't remember
I am
who was the
eye
real
of
one of
Ol.
her. But the thing is, I was actually trying to pull for her, but I didn't reach enough because I went into hardcore pity already. So, and I already spent most of my jades or polys on Bernice, because again, I also in that one I went to hardcore pity, like literally like the full 90. It's insane. But yeah, with her, she's a little bit better than Anby. Obviously not damage wise, but her aftershock and her stun part. Well, she also has aftershock, but this is like damage wise.
I've got your back.
Her using for stun wise, and she's very, very flexible in multiple teams. So yeah, she's extremely good. Highly recommend. I tried getting her, but that didn't happen.
Huh?
I wish you a fabulous.
Good day.
And then I'm also 50-50 for her. Her rerun. Oh, it might have been James.
Which alias should I use this time?
And then second phase
Officer
was
One-
Vlad.
Please forgive me for stealing.
I saw
the
Lighter.
moonlight.
And then I was like, nah, let me just finish the Sons of Caledon group. So I got Lighter, which is stupid. I kind of regretted that. Actually, not really too much, because Lighter is phenomenal also. I think he is the best stunner in the game. And then I think it's Trigger. And then
Good day. Today's
her.
reading is Be a
And
Hero.
then Lycon. And then, the 4 stars.
Man is iron.
Please forgive me
But yeah, I really
for
wanted
stealing
him.
the moonlight.
I should have just went for him first. But it is what it is. It's all good.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Bear with.
Ready for combat.
Yeah, I forgot she's...
You want to test my hammer?
She's pretty good too. But you know, compared to everybody else at the 5-star level,
I shall follow your orders.
Hey, don't look
she's
down on me.
bottom tier. But honestly, I mean, obviously there is some power creep in this game, but honestly, you could basically use like starters and like finish a whole bunch of stuff, or even 4 stars. Like you don't even need a 5-star, honestly. You just gotta build, get well, on some people you need like some god tier
Starlight, it's time to shine.
drive disc. Like on Billy, you would need, like if you're doing all 4s, because you would pick Billy as one of the main DPS. Because again, it will be all 4 stars. That's if you're doing 4 stars. And he will be the best 4-star in terms of DPS.
So
And
you
then
want...
Corin.
Where we go?
What brings you here this time? Asset confirmed. Ready and waiting.
And honestly,
It's all. Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Only the bread.
Ambi is not a DPS. But I feel like she is kind of better than Anton.
It's our turn, bro.
Even at the DPS. Like, hit ratio, if that's what you want to call it, whatever.
Ready for
But
combat.
she's a stunner. I don't know. Like
Bear
that.
witness to the good
You know,
day,
I'm not a
Proxy.
pro expert, so
Time for some hard labor.
I'll be using my opinions and whatnot as factual statements. Unless if it's about Polka Kakamon in March, then that's a factual statement. Alright, anyways.
Eradicate all.
Wait, see how I get like
wish
so
Do you want me?
sidetracked
How
off?
can I?
Don't frighten me like that.
I just want to see. Is this 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, right? Oh no, no 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6. Why am I stuck on stupid? Okay, so that's 10, 13, 15. Okay, so I need 15 for just one. Okay, so 4, so 15. How much do I have right now? Oh, I will still need to do more. But I can max out definitely 2, maybe 3. Okay, so what's priority then? Yeah, that makes sense. Dodge. Yeah, honestly, you really don't need too much of a dodge. Also. Because by the time you're just attacking enemies non-stop, you'll build enough of that bar she has, and you could just hold square or whatever attack is on, you know, whatever console or PC you play on. But on PlayStation, you would just hold square, and then she does that, you know, symmetry star thing. So, really don't need to dodge too much. Oh, how dumb I am. I thought that wasn't enough. Well, the thing is, I'm already at this place anyway. I kind of want to do all these first, and then start doing these little bosses. Talking about bosses, I wonder if Damian Blackwood is actually gonna become playable or what. Because so far he doesn't, like, I don't know, like he doesn't really seem like playable material. That sounds kind of weird, but hold on, I gotta take a piss. And then I'll come back and explain why I think he's probably not playable or whatever.
Microphone on.
Oh. Alright, I'm back. Don't mind all those random ass sounds. That's just how I say aha. I'm gonna just say aha. That's just aha. Basically sending messages threatening me because I know that he's Walt Joyce from another universe. No, anyways, enough of my random babblings about nothing. Back to my Damian Blackwood thing. I don't know, for him, he kind of, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me a lot of Bringer, like from Pupsec. You know, the one that you fight at the very end when he turns into the hand thing, and then basically everybody you met in like chapter 1 of Zenless Zone goes and helps you fight at the end, and then there's section 6 that beats him, and then at the end of that it shows Wise and Bell walking towards him, and then, you know, that's the first time I see the ability. So I wonder if Damian Blackwood is gonna be something like that, because he just gives that vibe off. Like, it's possible he could be playable, but he just gives more of like a super boss battle type of thing, exactly like how Bringer was. So I don't think he's gonna end up being playable, honestly. And yeah, I also saw, well, these were leaks, because, you know, unfortunately, it all started with just me just wanting to look at animations and how people fight and stuff. So knowing if I had to save or skip some people or like whatever, and then, you know, just being into a whole big thing. And that's basically with like every game. Like I just well, again, I just like seeing the animations because I like being excited. Because I feel like if I just wait and then see it, like I'm just gonna lose interest. But if I see it like right there and then I'm just like pumped up and amped to, like, you know, to basically just like, it's almost like the anticipation. Like I know it's there. Now I just want to hurry up and get it. I don't know. It's probably like just a psychological thing. But yeah. So anyways, I don't even know why I just started that little ramble. But I saw leaks of this guy Minato, that he was going to be a 4-star in the next update, and he was gonna come out with Orpheus. I know it's one of those. Actually, it might be Orpheus, because Orpheus sounds more like a military name, because that girl is in the military, because she's a part of these people.
Man is up.
I can pass that ready and
Or
waiting.
actually just this person, which is Soldier 11.
Wanna see?
Number 0.
She was a part of it, but she's not there no more. Actually, yeah, it is these people. Because even though she's not there no more, there is a second one.
I am the Eye of Obel.
She's also, yeah, she's a part of Opal Squad, which is the military. There's Trigger and
ready and waiting.
Soldier 11. And she's like,
Ambi.
I guess you could say like retired. Because it's not really like an AWOL type of situation. Even though that's funny enough, that's kind of how it did start. Almost like an AWOL type thing. But then she just completely like left it after. So now it's like, I guess you could say a little more like retirement. But yeah, so Orpheus is a part of Opal Squad, and Seed is a part of Opal Squad. So I'm pretty sure that redhead girl's name is Orpheus. I don't think it's just Orphe or whatever. And I'm pretty sure the tail is Magus or Magnus. Again, I really don't remember their names so much. But anyways, Manato was to be the 4-star and her banner in the first phase. And then the second phase would be Seed and I don't know. Probably this is just me guessing because I never said who is it. But if I just had to guess, most likely this Ambi. Probably Sakaku.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Bear witness. To what do I owe the...
How can I help?
Maybe Ben also.
My loyalty.
Time for
Good day. Don't frighten me.
And it definitely won't be Pokora, because she just had a rerun, like, very recently. It might have even been the literal last update. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, that's not really the point of the 4-star reruns. I just wanted to talk about Vanato, about him being a 4-star. But then, after that, I saw another video of a leak saying that they took him out of it, so he's not going to be a 4-star, and he's going to be in the update after Orpheus and Seed, and then he's going to be in the first phase of the update after, the Seed one and Orpheus, that he's going to be a 5-star. And he's gonna be a fire stunner. Which, now I think about it, I kind of hope. Well, the fire, they're most likely gonna keep that. I'm like 80% sure. Because even when you do this current update story, he actually does fight. Like, with you. And you see how he fights. And he fights with fire. So they're not gonna change that ability. Because that would be stupid. Like, it literally shows him fighting with fire. And then all of a sudden, when he becomes playable, he's like freaking like electric or ether or something. Like, again, that doesn't make any sense. But as terms as this part, like anomaly or whatnot, that well, in his case, stunner, because that's what the leak said. I don't know. That I kind of hope they're wrong about, because look, fire stunner.
I can ask that
Fire stunner
I'm here. Wanna see
and
the red
fire
scar?
stunner. Dude, that would literally be goddamn ridiculous if they release another fire stunner. Literally 4 or 5 stunners. Like that's insane. So I hope they change that part. To make them like fire. I don't know. They probably should make him like fire anomaly. Cause there's no.
Want to see the red scarf?
No, let's check right now. This is fire again. Fire stunner.
Come on.
We fighting? Take me.
Oh no, only her.
Symmetrical?
Yeah, it's only Bernice.
I have 2 guns.
Sokaku, ready!
But
You wanna
well,
test
let me
my
just
hammer?
keep checking because I literally forgot about Bernice. Because I was about to say Manatsu would be the first fire anomaly.
Good
Stun,
day,
support, shield.
Looking for intel?
Man is iron, right?
Today's reading is
Yeah.
What brings you
And then attack
Awaiting
and
further
attack.
instructions.
Yeah. So yeah, might as well. They should make him anomaly. But realistically, they probably would make him an attack. If they do make him a stunner, dude, holy fucking shit, that's just insane. But anyway, so yeah. I said all that to say that in the leak that it said that, or the video about the leak that said they were gonna take him out and make him a 5-star, and the banner after Seeds, that he was gonna be first phase, and then second phase would be that green-haired girl we met in this update story also, which I know it starts with an I. It's like ISO. I know it's ISO something. Oh, hold on. It might be ISO DE. So Asadi. Anyways, her, the green-haired girl, and then she was gonna be second phase, but they didn't say her like element and attributes, which attributes would be like attack, anomaly, and stunner and whatnot, and then element, of course, fire, ice, ether, and stuff like that. That I didn't see, but they did say she was gonna be in it. But by the way of her weapon, because they showed the 3D model of her, and then they showed the 3D model of her weapon, and her weapon is you know what it reminds me of? It's like I forgot what Assassin's Creed that started that. Because I know there's other Assassin's Creeds that do it, but they don't like look like how her weapon looks like. It's actually the one that's very started that type of weapon. That those weapons look like the green-haired girls. I hope I said that right and I just didn't confuse people. Because that kind of sounded weird, and that literally like almost confused myself when I was saying that out loud. Oh, I remember. It was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That's what it started. Because in one, basically everybody was the same. They just had a regular sword. And then 2 was sword. Then you had like the sword with like heavy armor. No, you had the sword with like light heavy armor. And then you had the gigantic sword with the real heavy armor. Then you had those crossbows. You had the people who had the like spear things. Actually, were those actually technically spears? It's like the long sticks. But I don't think they call them spears in the game. To me, they look like spears. But yeah, those enemies. And then Brotherhood, those enemies also reappeared again. And then you also had the enemies who had like the short weapons. Oh, like the daggers. Actually, I'm pretty sure there might have been daggers in part 2 also. Yeah, there were daggers in part 2. Uh, but there was way more in Brotherhood. And then you had the long gun people, because they were on the rooftops with the archers. Then you had the people like on the horseback, because that's when they allowed you to start riding horses inside the city. Because in part 1 and part 2 of Assassin's Creed, you could always ride horses, but it was never inside the city. Because in part 1, it will be like when you're leaving Masyaf and you're traveling into like the new areas, which was Damascus. Damn, why can't I remember the other ones? I'm like, I'm pretty sure Jerusalem was maybe one of them also. In Assassin's Creed 1. I 100% know Damascus was one of them though. That I'm sure of. But anyways, I don't need to go into that because I can't remember every single one. And then but anyways, that's not really the point. I'm just talking about the different type of enemies that got introduced into Brotherhood that was different from 1 and 2. Because in Brotherhood, that was the first one that started, I guess you could say almost like the elite guards among like the regular enemies. So basically like the enemies who like walks the street, which is usually like the regular guards who just have like a sword and like no armor, stuff like that. But there will always be like a leader with them. And with him, he's like fast and agile. Basically, his movement is like the people with the short daggers. So he's like fast, and then he has some light, heavy armor, and then he has the regular sword, and then he has a pistol. But if anyone remembers, because I can't remember the correct names for those weapons right now, besides just sword and pistol. Because I know you have like rapiers. Honestly, that's literally the only sword I can think right now. It's like rapiers. And then katanas. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, anyways, I'm like getting too little sidetracked. I don't want the same mistake as yesterday. I'm gonna be here till like 8 o'clock in the morning again. But yeah, those people in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, almost like the elite people within like the normal guards, which again was like the light heavy that moved like very agile and quick, like the short dagger ones. It was dumb that had the sword and the pistols. That's what that girl with the green hair weapons looks like. It looks exactly like those weapons. Like the same like features and the same shape. Well, shape and features makes it the same crap anyway. The only difference is just the color. Because with hers, it's like white and green. And Assassin's Creed, obviously, it's like silver and brown. But yeah, those weapons are that green-haired girl's weapons. So she has a sword and a pistol. And when I saw that, to me, that looks like an attack form. That doesn't look like an anomaly or stunner or defense or like whatever. Dude, it would be so hilarious if she ends up being defense. That's literally like the last expectation I'm pretty sure anybody will have. That would be defensive pistol, and her attribute is defense. But yeah, it just looks like she's gonna be attack. As far as her like elements, that I have no clue. And honestly, I'm not gonna even really try to guess into all that. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe just for the hell of it, I could try. Because I would say with Zenless, even though we have like 3 stunners already, and most likely 4 with Minato, which I hope, again, I actually hope they do change that. Because he was a fire stunner, but he was a 4-star. And then they pushed him back into the update after Seed. And then he will be first phase, a 5-star. So hopefully they'll change it. And he still won't be stunner. But yeah. I also wanted. I feel like I'm missing someone else. Because I actually wanted to talk about someone else. Even before that, like while I was fighting. And then I started to yap a little bit. And I was like, no, let me not go too much into it. Because I don't want to end up being a whole theory video. Because I barely did anything yesterday. Felt kind of bad. But that was like 100% like I was literally more focused on like the theories and story type thing. Not really like fighting or whatnot. But you know, again, you know. But there was also someone that we met. Because I also, when I saw that video, I saw other people saying, but these like other ones, honestly, it just felt more like just saying stuff honestly, not like real like leaks or anything. Because you know how it is, especially like if you're trying to look for leaks to see what characters are coming out, and then like a whole bunch of people saying like random stuff. It's just like yesterday like at the very end of the stream, when I said I saw the video of the Edo Star people, which is supposed to be the new Elation like path and planet and stuff like that. Um, that like at the very end of like everything, which would be 5 point. I mean, 5 point. I'm over here thinking about Genshin. Oh, when I said 5, at the ending of 3.8, then we're supposed to get Stephen Lloyd, which is number 84 in the Genius Society. Actually, he is the last member in the Genius Society, or the last one to join. I don't know if he's gonna be the last one ever. Honestly, depends on what happens in the ending of Artorias when we go to Panacani, or when we go. Yeah. No, one way I confuse my goddamn self. But honestly, I really don't know. But it's also funny that that video said like all those people, like this like Blade Samurai, then another samurai that met Dong Hong while he was traveling before he got to the express, and then a female samurai who's supposed to be fire, and then some 4-star I forgot his ability. It was some 4-star person, and then Sparkle. Well, that one I actually do believe. I do believe the Sparkle, the Sampo, Firefly rework. And damn, what was the Yashikura? Like her version is supposed to come out in Star Rail. Because I don't think she's gonna be the exact same Yashikura from like Honka Impact. It will most likely be like the same thing almost to Akron. It'll be like her exact copy. And they might even have the same name. But it won't be the same person. Unlike Welt Yang, that he literally is the exact same person from Honka Impact 3 into Honka Star Rail. But yeah, again, I'm not gonna go into a whole rabbit hole about that. Even though deep down inside I feel like going whole conspiracy mode. But yeah, there was also someone else that I saw that's like a leak, like after that, and I was like, okay, I think they're just like saying stuff. Oh, I remember. It was those Angels of Delusion girls that supposedly, according to this one person, but again, I think they're just saying shit.
One is the if you need standing by. Good.
But
Bear witness to the noble
it's
principles
supposed
of
to
the Time
be
Field family.
Orpheus and Seed, then update later, Minato, and then ISO-D. I actually forgot how to pronounce her name correctly. I just call it green hair girl. And then the update after that is supposed to be 2 Agent of Delusions, which one of them we already met at the ending of the summer event in this game. and then we're supposed to meet the other human because the robot girl that's a part of that group, she's supposed to be the last one, according to the video with the so-called leak. And then after that, after those two come out, then the robot is supposed to come out, and then I honestly don't remember the second phase. But again, I don't think the video is like a real leak, so it really doesn't matter who the second phase is anyway. But I would say the one after that, I do think that one is a little bit more believable. But I only think that just because of how like the 2.0 trailer is, because like at the very end you see like some girl just like sitting, and it's basically speculated that she is the actual Void Hunter. So that I could actually see that one being basically like the very last, or one of the very last people coming out. But I also forgot the name that the person said also, because they actually do name that girl, but again, I don't really believe the name anyway. I mean, it would be funny if he is actually spot on about that, and it actually was like a real leak. But again, I really doubt it. Because if it is a real leak, then everybody would have just came out and just said the same thing over and over and over. And then, you know, yeah, it would basically just be like spoiled. Sometimes I do wonder, like when there is like real, this is not only just Zenless Zone. This is just like all Hoyoverse games. Sometimes I do wonder, like if there is like a real leak, and then it's like spread throughout like the internet and stuff like that, and then obviously Hoyoverse is gonna see it. Like I wonder if they see that stuff and then be like, okay, we gotta change this, and then like the story is different, or the person, like elements or how they fight, or like whatever. Like I wonder if they see that and then end up changing it just to be like, oh, you see, like nobody guessed it right. Yeah, sometimes I do wonder that. Or even like with the theory videos. Well, the theory videos is a little different because it's, again, those are not real serious leaks that they be like hacking into Hoyoverse just to like release like stuff like data mines and whatnot. But I do wonder that about like the theories, like community within like Genshin and Hoyoverse. Like I wonder if they also see people's theories and see if people get it right, and then they just do the complete opposite. So then again, like nobody's right, but someone was actually right. But then, you know, they didn't want people guessing it, so they just changed it just so they could prove that the theory community could like never guess anything correctly. I don't know. I'm not saying that's like a real factual thing or whatever. I just wonder, like, if they actually do watch theory videos and be like, there's no way that person guessed it. We have to change this. Dude, it's like, and the reason why I say that is because of Lycus. Like, how the hell is it Sandar and not Rupert? Like, dude, that's still like fucking with my mind days later. Like, what a twist. That is so good, man. But I wonder, like, if that actually was originally right, and it was Rupert who did that, but then they saw too many people coming out with that same theory that it started becoming basically like popular within like Hoyoverse community and stuff like that. That it basically like almost became like a fact. Dude, it was just like so much evidence to that stuff. Like, I wonder if the developer saw that and it was like, no, we can't let these people be right. We have to change it. And then they changed it to Xandar. Or maybe it was just Xandar from the very beginning. And they never changed that at all. Which I'm leaning more towards, because that would be kind of shitty if they are watching theories and be like, oh no, we can't let this happen. We always have to like be unpredictable. And yeah, that was my little yap about that. Alright. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. Now that I said all that stuff, I also wonder about Wua. But with them is actually different. Like them, I'm like very heavenly, or whatever. I'm basically like more like believable that they wouldn't do that at all, or like that wouldn't even cross their mind. Especially because the main person, I forgot his name. Basically, the one who's running Cool Road Games right now. Solon, the CEO or whatever he is. Actually, I think he is the CEO. But he came out and he said that Renacita was actually written basically like a year before it actually happened. And they literally penned out like beginning, middle, and end. So whatever people guess, then they just guessed it correctly, or they just guessed it wrong. Like, they didn't change anything because it was literally just set, like, basically in stone. And that's happening right now with the new place we're gonna go to in 3.0, which most likely would be the new Federation. Because I think that's the new map that's supposed to come out, which is, again, 3.0. Right now, they're also like writing and everything out. So if people get it right, then they get it right, or they get it wrong, then they get it wrong. You're not gonna see people's theories video and then change it. Honestly, I hope any game company don't do that, because that's honestly just pretty shitty. And honestly, just kind of a waste of a time, just to even theorize in the first place. Oh, why am I leveling up dodge? That one I should just leave for last. Yeah, this one I'm still gonna just leave for right now. Okay. This I have to do also, man. Let me see, what does she need? Physical, okay. Whenever a squad member inflicts assault, the equitter does. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is probably the best main for, like, force set. Crit damage. Attack. Quick assist. No, that's not. That wouldn't be. Anomaly proficiency. Really? Why? Anomaly mastery. Okay. What is, because I know the last one is attack also. Oh, this one's proficiency. Wait, plus 30 proficiency and plus 30 proficiency. Oh, so it's literally the same shit. Okay. And then, I'm like 80% sure. Yeah, attack. Okay. Okay, now let me just crit rate. Okay. Shield. Ice defense. Daze. Aether. Trick. HP. This is aftershock, right? Yeah. Dude, this might be a sleeper, honestly. Especially the dash attack part. Penetration ratio. Actually, now that I think about it, this will probably be like those people who be doing those hardcore challenges. Like the last level of shield defense. Doing it like under 30 seconds or what, basically like whale type stuff. I think this one will honestly be the best. This might be the, hold on, let me read the 4-piece. Yeah, this would be the best one. Because you will 4-piece this, and then you will 2-piece, yeah, you would 2-piece attack. Or this one, physical damage. Not attack, you would 2-piece this. But yeah, don't be using my things that's like definitive, like 100% accuracy. I just be going on whims, man, and I be making my own stuff up. Cause honestly, meta's so boring, dude. I mean, I do it sometimes, but it's not like I'd be like, you know, like it's a must or whatever. But honestly, it's just, again, it's also boring. I think that's why I also get bored of, well, this is completely unrelated to like gacha games and stuff. But actually, some gacha games I get bored of also, because then it just turns to like a whole meta thing. Because now it's basically like unbeatable. Like you're literally like forced to do that stuff. But like other games, especially like when it comes to shooting games. Oh my god, shooting games is such a weird place right now. Because there are like really good ones, but the problem is it becomes so popular, and then it becomes like pro league like type stuff, and then the developers be like pandering to like pro league and stuff like that. That there's no such thing as just like regular or like even like competitive matches. It's literally like a freaking sweat fest. Yeah, like it be getting to points where like people be DDoSing and hacking and like it's like ridiculous. And then they be doing the most insane nerfs and then the most insane buffs. Like it's just never ending. That's why I'm just honestly just kind of done with shooters. Honestly, just so shit right now. Which again is such in a weird place because there's so many good ones also. But then again, developers just be pandering to the whole like esports like thing. And then act like every single person playing the game is like esports. Like relax. Just stupid. But yeah, I don't even know why I got so sidetracked. Just talking about all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's why I'm not so into like meta and like on all of these gacha games also, because I feel like it's gonna end up becoming the exact same thing. But like I said, even some games right now in the gacha, like it's literally like so heavily like meta like required just to do like the simplest things. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just stopped playing it. It's just stupid. I don't know. I really don't know how people could like be doing hardcore stuff. Like that just drives me. That just honestly drives me insane. Dude, I really don't got anything on. Oh, whoa. Hold on, this might be. Well, this might be the best available one. Okay, you know what? Let me just put that up for now. So I know exactly. Just try to put like the best available ones. That's the thing, I really don't need crit. Or maybe you do need some crit. I don't know. It really doesn't matter anyway, because knowing my luck, I would need anomaly proficiency and I'll get like all 5 into HP. Like Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I am gonna put this one. Mastery. I'm not looking. I was about to go through all the electrics. Yeah, I keep yawning, man. God, dude, I need some insane ass luck. I'm almost tempted just to try it. Damn, I'm gonna end up needing more of these also. Okay, dude, what the hell was that? Why? Okay. Okay. Oh, this one is. This one's better. Take it, I guess. And this. Well, how much do I have? I should go for her weapon.
Noble principles of the time field family.
Because honestly, that's what I originally wanted to do. I wanted to. Well, honestly, I don't even know why I was keep pulling for Miyabi. I don't know why I was trying to get constellations or mindscapes. Same thing. Dude, I will be free to play. I don't know why I was doing that dumbass shit. I should have just saved all of it. Because honestly, I didn't even want to go for Yezua either. I just did it just for the hell of it. But my original plan was to skip her and Miyabi. I wasn't gonna go for Mindscapes. And then in this phase with Alice and Nagi, this girl, or Yanagi. I just say Nagi because that's what Sakako calls her. I wanted to go for her weapon first, and then her weapon. And then by the grace of God, if I had any wishes left over, then I had wishes and time, because that's another thing. Especially like the days. Then I will go for Atlas. But I want to go for these weapons originally first. I was gonna skip everybody just for these weapons. Because I already have Miyabi's weapon. And in the event that Jane gets a rerun first before Alice gets her first rerun, which is very most likely that Jane will get another one before Alice's first. Or who the hell knows? Maybe they'll run both of them at the same time. That would be funny. Alice and Jane both gets to rerun at the same time. But anyway, even if I got Alice first, not Alice, Jane first. Now I was gonna put this weapon on Jane. But I really don't work out. Yeah, this is another one. Cause I already got all. Yeah, I already got everybody. I got the new girl. So this is basically like my Miyabi version of a Bangbu. Once I got him, I'd literally just use him like non-stop for everything. It's so good, man. Especially with Astra. The whole like quick assist and follow-ups and whatnot. Just amazing. Best Bangbu in the game, hands down. Not even close. But realistically, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get. Oh! I did get him at least. Oh! Shit. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Nice. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. Dude, I wonder if I should just leave him and just finish off the 5. Because I will, once I go to the shop, I'll put those 2 in, and then you have 2 more left. And honestly, well, these are permanent, so it really doesn't matter about like the days ending and switching over. But usually, when the banner switches, I always end up switching the Bangbu also. But this is more than enough time. And honestly, I'm not even worried about like 79 guarantee, because my luck for Bangboos is literally like untouched. It's insane. Like literally in the beginning when I first started playing, I had actually I had him first. Him. But that's the thing, I also kind of saved up. Because not all of these people came out for, yeah, came out like at day 1. He's day 1. He's day 1. Day 1. Day 1. Day 1. this update, last update, the one before, he came out with uh, Chingy, Day One, Sons of Caledon. I believe, because it's him and then another, but it was a 4-star version that came out also during Sons of Caledon. But I don't remember which one he came out with. I don't, maybe it might have been the very first one. So that would have been Caesar. And then the other one, which is I guess you could say almost like a 4-star version. That one came out with Lighter's banner. But that's Day One. Yeah, he's Day One also. This one came out with Miyavi and the other guy that they gave for free. And of course, the best one came out with Astra. But yeah, I ended up getting him, and then I don't remember which one. I know it was one of these, but I literally just obviously I never leveled it up. Because him I actually got recently, because I just never picked him. Oh, actually, no, it's between that one and this one. Because this one, I also picked recently, because I just never did. I honestly don't remember. It's gotta be like some official like website, like by Hoyoverse, that be checking like all the way back then with like your Bangbu stuff. Because I'm pretty sure you could use that website that the other people use for like the other gacha games or whatever. But it's almost like a third party thing. And again, dude, there's like so much like stuff. I really do not be trusting any type of data information getting like leaked or whatever. It's like ridiculous.
This is the path. I've got your.
Do you want
Look.
broken art?
Don't frighten me like that!
Okay, so this I'm just gonna leave it for right now. This is 55. Okay.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time Field family.
Oh, that actually said that also. I wonder. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I keep yawning. But I wonder if because we know there's like 5 like super rich like important families. Basically, so it's just kind of funny. It's basically like how like the Italian mafia was. Like the 5 families controlled like all of New York and stuff like that. It's something similar to like this game. It's like 5 families that like control everything in New Eridu. Which is Lucy's family. What is her last name? Is it Monty Pharaohs or Fieros? Actually Miyabi's father, he's a part of that group. And then Time Field, which is Atlas. But so far, three. Well, not three. What, 3 out of the 5 we know the families. But out of the playable ones, 2 out of the 3 that's playable are 5 stars. As Lucy is a 4-star. Which is actually kind of funny. I wonder why she is a 4-star. She's like one of the most important, like powerful family members. Yeah, Miyabi and well, Miyabi, that's different because she's a boy hunter. But Alice, she's a 5-star. Oh, I found that a little bit strange. It would be funny if, in the future, oh my god, sorry. My god, dude. Sorry for yawning. But I wonder in the future if, there'll actually be another, like, family members from, like, Lucy's, like, bloodline, to say, like the Monty Fairies, or whatever the group is called.
My blade is already sheathed.
It'll also be funny, yeah, if the other one that's introduced is a 5-star.
No room for mercy. Weaklings.
You know what I just remembered also? I remember seeing this theory a long time ago, saying that Nicole is actually one of the, like, main people, like, in like, out of the 5 families also. Basically, like, someone, like, almost like Miyabi. But she was, like, disowned. Like, either disowned or she was, like, a stupid child. And that's why she basically had to go through, like, all that crazy stuff she went through when she was a kid. Because of her father basically didn't want to, like, have that secret, like, exposed. Pretty interesting theory. Holds a lot of merit to that also, I will say. Because that does seem very likely the case. Especially that, Nicole's connection. Well, you always gonna have connections, especially when you be on the underworld. But her connections are, like, super, like, extremely, like, deep. So it's like, if someone in her if that is the case, like if she really is the daughter of someone super important,
There's no
it's like if someone in that family is helping her out
My blade is already
because they either like feel bad or like they know that she's the daughter of like someone. I thought I killed it with the first strike. Dude, that's another thing. When I'm talking about like her deep connections. It never said who was the doctor that awakened. Well, I'm just gonna say Wise because I play Wise on this account. Like who awakened Wise? Like after they fought the Dead End Butcher, and then that whole like ether thing happened, and then like Wise got sucked into like Eos's like consciousness and then all that stuff, and then he basically got like knocked out. It never said who the doctor was that Nicole bring to like awaken him. Cause that can't just be some normal. She didn't just go to like a regular like even if it's like a special like military doctor. I don't think that's the case. Because I don't think well one they're criminals, so I don't think she's gonna basically use like law enforcements to like help them. And two, even if like her family like connection thing did get a doctor like in the military that's like high level or whatever, I don't think they would know exactly how like that whole bamboo like connection thing like works to the fullest. And it sounds a little weird, but it makes like if once you play the story or you just see it online, because it's literally like the very first chapter with the Dead End Butcher and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't. To me, this like that's like very suspicious. It's like someone like in tune with like that type of like environment, or maybe. Well, yeah, that still would be in tune because I was gonna say maybe they know somebody who was almost like Phaethon, which again would be like Wise and stuff like that. But that still would be like in tune with that type of stuff. But yeah, there's just no way she just got some regular doctor.
Eradicate all
That
evil.
doctor had to be someone like of extreme importance and like very very. Should I just? Ah, fuck it, why not? Just who cares? Um. Oh, so this is still 8, yeah. So it's 8, 10. Okay, well, hold on. Let me finish my thing and then I'll start doing the math. Yeah. As far as like someone who's like super knowledgeable about all that stuff, yeah, is also a doctor. I'm not sure, but I will say that they're most likely like Probably, I wouldn't say like really related. Maybe like sibling students, or maybe just like classmates. Because more like sibling students is like, I don't want to get too far off topic, but if you ever play Genshin Impact and you do Skirk's story quests, the boss at the very end, which ends up being Skirk's master's very first student, before he even went to like space and stuff like that, and before he even found Skirk, that was his first student. That's why he was able to replicate Skirk master power and stuff like that. But yeah, like in that situation of like sibling students, maybe something almost like that, like a sibling student in this game, with like the doctor that woke up wise, and their master, well, it's probably like one of the Void Hunters. But I really got no like solid proof. And honestly, that's just me like really spitballing. I'm not really like
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time Field family.
I'm not really like going so heavy into that theory. I'm just kind of just saying that. But yeah, very, very interesting stuff. And it's Hoyoverse, so you gotta pay attention to like the very little subtle details. Because that's what they usually do. Hide it literally right in front of you.
Behave now! This one's for you!
There's no time to lose. I'm unstoppable. My blade is already.
Felt like a pro, man. Felt like those people who be, you know, like all those whales who be C6ing everything and fighting the Shiyu defense like in 10 seconds.
Get away from me!
Oh yeah, it's on it. Jeez,
I want a bonus
that's
for
bad.
this!
No room for mercy.
Oh, why?
My blade is already sheathed.
Just do that move up there. Go ahead, go.
There's no time to lose. Press forward. This one.
Jeez. My god, dude.
What's this?
Press forward. Once again, victory shall be mine. It's over.
Right back at ya!
Ooh, playing solo?
But my strong moves are
No time to lose.
It's just not a good look, man. Supposed to be showing you Miyabi's fullest capabilities. Oh, damn it. Actually, you know what? Because honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna have any left over. Well, maybe that would be just enough to collect everything. Hopefully. I think I'm gonna do, even though I know it's not gonna be enough, and I have to come back to
This
do
won't
this.
hurt. Not.
I think I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do one more after
No
this.
time to lose.
Kill, and then I'm gonna try to start fighting the boss. I feel like that's gonna take longer.
My blade is already sheathed. I'm unstoppable.
Dude, no way.
Get away from
I
me!
should have killed that. Unbelievable. Alright. Alright, now to go to the post. Why? Oh. Dude, so stupid. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you're up early.
I was
Wanna
just
try my
about to
special
say, why the
hang
hell
glue
is this
combo?
showing their thing?
You got any questions? Come find me anytime. I'll be here.
Wait, did I do this? I did the divination. Oh fuck, it's already 5. Damn, I forgot. I definitely forgot about the time. Oh my god, dude, I just wasted. Ugh, doesn't matter. Let me just again. Let me just do this. Dude, I hate fighting this boss with such a goddamn passion. It literally drives. You know what the problem is? It's not the boss. Well, the boss itself is so goddamn annoying. But it's. Let me show you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go into it and show you. It's this. That I'm trying to beat this so I could get to level 15 and then try level 15. You see how it says each activity 12 out of 15. Every time I always get to the boss, which is the exact same one as the other one I just showed you. Oh my god. This drives me up a fucking wall, bro. This, dude. I'm definitely not doing that right now. If I am gonna try some stuff, maybe I'll try to do this. Cause I just recently started getting back into this stuff. because I also kind of forgot about it. But yeah. See. Now I've also been doing like these side challenges and stuff. Trying to like fully complete this. Because then there's also this one, which I already completed all of them. Oh no, I didn't. But yeah, I'll basically complete all of this. Maybe I'll do a round of this after. Just, you know. But the thing is, it's not really challenging. But it's fun. Well, it's not really challenging because one, I have Miyabi. I have all this hardcore stuff. And yeah, I did very, very, very well. And collecting resinas and stuff like that. Because you have to do this, collecting resinas and whatnot. Yeah, this I also have to do. Start doing the challenges. Because I just did these, and then the exploration I did these. But these I didn't do yet. So I don't know. Maybe I think this is the same plus as the other one. I'm basically already done. No, but this is permanent, so I'm not really gonna worry. So, oh yeah, and I also completed everything. Cause I needed just this one and these two. Yeah, just needed these two. Cause I was able to get this. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you that level 12 ether activity intensity to fight this boss. Just, God, it's so fucking, dude, like, ay. It's so annoying, man. Yeah. Why not? A different version of a Miyabi team. I won't put the same one like how I always do, which would be Astra and Nicole. Dude, Nicole is, she's very underrated. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna say this, it's gonna sound a little crazy, and I know a lot of people's not gonna agree, but low-key, bro, she's honestly like a god tier support. Even sometimes a better support than, dude, I'm just getting my eyes on. My god. Sometimes a better support than even 5 stars.
My blade is already sheathed.
Oh my god.
Resistance is
Yeah, for this thing, wow, dude.
Don't go unanswered.
This is not a good look. Oh my god, that's good. I got the end part.
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
My blade is already sheathed.
Once it does that,
Let's finish the job.
I never miss.
I'll show you guys. He's about to go into that mode. Into that mode. Not mood. I don't know why I said mood. There you go. This.
Purging slash.
I should have put it.
My blade is already sheathed.
Nope. That's everything else.
Press forward.
Mighty creator, please refine me!
You're done.
I wonder what would
Resistance to
Black
futile.
Wind's form if it really is going to become a monster like this. Oh my god. Dude,
My blade is already sheathed. Let's
that's
finish the
not how it
job.
happens. That's the nice.
I never miss. I guess.
Swift and decisive. Purging slash.
He's dead. Oh my god. Dude. What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. I didn't even check how many, but I believe it's 7 anyway that you need. I'm pretty sure it's 7. The first blade was happening. What's happening? Is that it? I wonder if that it's like supposed to mean the opposite. Like the lobby is like the first blade of like any other do or the Okapo or something. Actually, if I think about it, that would make sense. Because when you do this whole Bringo quest, what do you call it? Like the Yagi is very, I wouldn't compare it exactly, but it's like very, very similar to like how Akon is. It's like within the like what looks like the naturality and stuff like that. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
My blade is already sheathed. It's pointless to resist.
Refinement isn't over yet! Creator! Your
Purging slash. Weakling. Unstoppable.
It's the 4 man. was horrible. Not a good look.
Resistance is futile.
Supposed to be like a pro
Clear
gamer,
line.
dude.
Arrow flight through.
Oh no.
Unstoppable. It's pointless to resist.
I never miss. I guess.
Swift and decisive. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Actually, I think I get that.
That's all you got?
And then,
Almighty Creator, please refine me!
Surging slash.
what you call it? I think I'm just gonna switch out Nicole. Try to fix the Kaku.
My blade is already sheathed. Resistance is futile.
What the hell is wrong with that? Supposed to be better than this. Dude, I was literally playing Wuthering Waves a couple of days ago. This is ridiculous. It's supposed to be fluent and all this stuff, man. It's not a good look, man. Oh my god, talking about Wuthering Waves. I still didn't see the live stream yet. I did do the codes, so that's good. But I also did see the banners. It's gonna be Augusta, Carletta, and Shorekeeper, which I have both of them on my main accounts. On my other account, I think I'm gonna push Shorekeeper, because again, I know I've said this many times before. Usually I don't like pulling the same people, because I'm free to play, so like I try to get every single character, and I know that's not realistic. But if I have different accounts, then if one account I don't have Shorekeeper, then the other one I'm gonna get Shorekeeper. But like I also said before, there are just some characters that are just like too good that you should get on every single account, and Shorekeeper is one of them. So I'm gonna go for Shorekeeper. As far as second phase, which is another person I don't know how to pronounce her name. I always forget. Uh, I know she's supposed to be like the representation of the moon, because Augusta's supposed to be the sun. Oh, well, it's funny how that came back to my whole descended theory about Genshin. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just saying that as a light joke. But anyways, yeah. What is that moon girl's name anyway? Is it like Inu? Maybe it's something like that. Inu. She's second phase, and the rerun with her is only one rerun, which I'm kind of surprised. But they actually have done that before. That the first phase would be 2 reruns, and then the second phase would be just 1. So that's not a new thing. But still, I was kind of surprised by that. But the second phase rerun is what I call the real Venti. Because Venti and Genshin Impact is supposed to be a bard and all. lovey-dovey and stuff like that, and you know, he's basically a part of Ishroff. If you know anything about Ishroff, then I mean, you literally do the summer quest, and it was revealed that it was actually him that wiped out Marjavar off the timeline, which is very, very surprising. Because I honestly did not think it would be Venti. I thought it would be Osmodate trapping it in space, or Isharoth was the one that did that. But it was Venti that did that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into every single detail about that. Because in all honesty, I really don't even know anyway. And that is also making me wonder. Was Venti always just a wandering spirit? Or did Venti... Oh, I'm only going to say this little part and then that's it, because I do not want to go into another rabbit hole right now. I'll do that hopefully when I stream the new Archon quest, which is the story about Anefa, because again I still haven't done that. So hopefully I'll go into a rabbit hole there. But knowing my dumbass self, I'll forget until last minute, and then I'll just end up doing it. But I won't like live stream it, because I'll literally just like hurry up and skip through everything, and then I'll like rewatch a video that like does recaps on stuff like that. Which, by the way, the YouTube channel Cat with a Blue Hat, very, 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 very good at recaps. And they also be like if they say something about like if they say like an old reference or whatever, like, because again, I'm not like a day one player, so I don't know every single thing. I mean, I try to like look back and stuff, because that's how I know about the very first event, was the guy who made the wing gliders. I saw videos about that. But yeah, that person extremely good with that stuff. And even if there's like old references, then they will like go back to where the reference was first said, break it down, and explain what happened in that event. So if, for an example, like if I do the Archon quest, I'm not saying this is like true or not. I'm just saying random crap. But I'm just like using it as an example also. Like if you meet Anefa and Anefa tells you something about the dragons, well, she obviously will tell you something about the dragons. She has the core in her heart. But if she tells you something about like Nubelon, and there's like a reference about it, and the very first reference that it was said about like Nubelon was like 1.4, then the person, Cat with a Blue Hat, will go back to 1.4 and like talk about the whole entire event, and then the reference, and then the context of it, and literally every single detail. So they're like extremely, extremely, extremely good at like recaps. And sometimes, like, if I don't even like rush through a story, because I don't forget, and I take my time or whatever. Like, sometimes I just like watch the video just to, because I like watching their videos anyway. So even if I did do the quest and I know everything, sometimes I'd be surprised at myself. Like, I didn't even realize like like that little thing really meant this. So again, like I said, extremely good at recaps and breaking every single detail down and stuff like that.
This is the path I follow. There is the concert. Let's make a grand entrance. Standing.
If you need something,
Do you want?
Eradicate. Oh, my blade is ready.
is it time? A mission?
Ready for combat. Super.
Sokaku, ready!
But yeah, talking about Enefa, again, I don't want to go into a whole entire thing about that. But I will say, because I also just recently, because I just watched the person's, again, ironically, the person I was just talking about, Cat with the Blue Hat, I saw their video on the recap of the, what you call it, the place in that line where you go inside the volcano. So I just like never ended up doing it until like recently.
I'm unstoppable.
So I was also going through like the little details because I saw this video like literally like when it first came out. So I don't remember every single thing.
Over.
And actually, now that I say that, I'm probably gonna rewatch the video after, even though I feel like I have a very good concept of everything that happened.
No room to mercy.
But yeah, while I was going through like every little detail within the mountain, like trying to read like, well actually pretty hopefully I actually did read all of this thing. If not, I'll just again rewatch the video.
Weakling.
Yeah, you see, these are so much easier. Yo, y'all is literally like insane, bro.
Time to eat!
That's just insane. There's like certain people in
I can
games
also become a
that I'm telling you, every single account you need to go for. And it's always support. It's never
Unstoppable.
well actually sometimes it's DPS. But for the most part, it's always support. Like Astro Yao, Karina, oh wait a minute. Oh I completely forgot. I'm literally just standing around like okay. What the hell's wrong with me? Or Keeper.
Hey, you wanna play with me?
My heart is a mirror.
Nice. Dude, what was I even? I kind of like sidetracked myself about Genshin. Oh, I remember now. About my little Enough theory, but I was gonna go like completely deep into it. That while I was reading like the like text that you see like around the places inside the mountain, there was this one. Well, actually, there's many of them, but there's one that actually mentions all 13. Or actually, no, it's not 13. Wait, is it 15? No, it might be 11. either 11 or 13. It really doesn't, well, it does matter, but, there's only two numbers that matter in the context of what I'm about to say. So either 12 or 13. That they were talking about some trial, about like basically almost like unauthorized like experiments and stuff like that, like between the dragons, which is kind of funny because that reminds me of
I swear on my blade.
that reminds me of the Doctor. But again, I'm not gonna go into
My
all
blade
that.
is already sheathed.
I think that's just funny how it has that connection. Because I did. Well, actually, I still do a tiny little bit. Do think that the Doctor is like part dragon somehow, but I'm not gonna really go into that. Like I said. Oh, damn, dude. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I still remember, surprisingly. Sometimes I just get like hyper focused. It's kind of bad, but yeah. So Enefa, because in that trial, when it also talked about like the kings, obviously like the dragon sovereign kings, it said that number 6 and number 8 were no, hold on. Number 6, 100%. What was it, number 8? It's either 8 or 9. But that dragon, like those two dragons were basically like almost like disowned, you could say, because of how they died. They didn't view it like worthy. So when I saw that, and then of course, you know, Enefa with her dragon core in the middle, and how she's a maid working for a human. So I wonder, like, if it's them, like, punishing, like, either, like, number 6 or, like, number 8. Like, I wonder if it's the first, Dragon Sovereign, or, like, number 1 at the time, where, like, all 11 of them was, like, alive. Basically, like, trapping their soul, so they will forever be, like cursed. So, again, like, Enefa will, like, never be, like, worthy or whatever. So that's why she's, like, born to, like, be a maid. Even though it says that I know made her like a maid, but again, I think it's more of like a soul, like, type of thing. But yeah, that's just my little theory. That Enefa is probably one of the, a girl, again, I think it's that thing, like, just walking around.
Let our souls resonate. When you tremble. Hope you enjoy. Swift and decisive. Put it fly.
phenomenal. Almost as good as Nicole. Well, actually, she is pretty good as Nicole. I think Sakako just has, like, in this case, since the boss bringer is like very like weak to like ice, that Sakako would be better. But like on normal basis, I think Nicole is still better. But yeah, as far as to what number, that one I'm not sure. I try to. I mean, I could still make a guess anyway, because basically that's what all this stuff is anyway. Theories are just guesses of her just being like an old dragon sovereign that was like disgraced. But because number 6 died in a fair battle against the human. The human that killed him, that I'm not sure because they didn't say it. And I'm pretty sure it's not Trebelante. Because there's been multiple times in other like texts within the volcano that it outright calls him by his name. It doesn't just call him just like human. Like it stays Trebelante. And they all respect him. They don't like respect him to like live alongside humans, but they respect him as a warrior. So if number 6 did die to him, then it wouldn't be like a disgraceful thing because he's like a phenomenal like warrior or whatever. Again, for the human that killed that dragon, dude, I actually really don't know. I really don't got a theory on it, honestly. Probably just some, I don't know, who knows? Maybe just some like regular tribe members thing. Or maybe that's just what the dragon think. That's just some regular like human, and it could be like someone else. But again, I'm really not too sure. And honestly, that kind of really doesn't matter to the point that I'm trying to make. Because I'm basically just trying to say that Inefa is one of the disgraced dragons. So either number 6 that died in a battle against the human, or I believe it's number 8. But again, it's either 8 or 9. It's one of them. That they died while they were flying because someone shot an arrow into the neck. So they didn't even die in battle. They literally died like flying. Or maybe they were in battle and they were like retreating or whatever. But like, they didn't really die like basically like in a fist fight, you could say. Like the dragon was flying and then an arrow went in the dragon's neck and then it died. So, but that's what the true method is. Or at least the dragon core inside of the chest. Which is one of the disgraced dragons. Oh.
Time to eat!
The ultimate power!
No one for mercy.
the way he just dropped to the floor and then made the something sound. My goodness. Oh, how did I drop it to the floor? I know this is completely like off topic. Well, most games can have this that is off topic. But
the only option.
I played the open beta for Battlefield. Again, it's good, but I think it's just like myself. It's not like the gamer or anything. I think I'm just kind of just like over like with shooters, honestly.
Weakling.
But like I said, honestly it's pretty good.
My song is with you.
But the one thing I don't like, I will say, is how like when you die, because in every Battlefield game, when you die, it shows basically like the last position of like the enemy, like where they killed you at. But like it always like moves with the enemy. In Battlefield 6 in the beta, it doesn't move with it. It just shows it and then it's like a hologram. And then me, because you know you could still interact while you're dead, or you could just wait for a revive. But since you can interact, I like pinging like where the enemies are at, but I can't really tell because the whole like hologram thingy is like blocking my vision and it becomes like blurry. That I don't like. But everything else is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I just hope that they just like keep their word, man, and like do the right thing. Because Battlefield is another one just like Ubisoft too. Like Ubisoft honestly is on its last straw. Like I'm so sick of that shit. If they don't release oh, I didn't do this? I thought I did. Oh, I must have done this on my other account. I could have sworn I'd done this already. Oh, well, let me just hurry up and do it real quick. But yeah, if they don't hurry up and make an announcement that they're releasing or they're still working on Splinter Cell, then I'll give it like that one last chance. If they said they canceled it, I'm done. I'm honestly done with Ubisoft. Because these guys are just fucking... I just cannot. And like, dumb with their non-stop saying, oh, we're going back to our roots with like every single game that comes out. But then you play those games and it's literally basically the exact same crap. Like Shadows. Them saying they're going back to their roots, and yet it's still like basically like an RPG. Like if you're almost playing like some Final Fantasy crap. Like the fuck?
Keep it up! Not going to deal with you individually. Apologies.
And dude, honestly, I will hope for them to also talk about Rayman, but again, knowing these guys' history, these guys just fuck up everything. And once they say they go back to their roots, you know it's like gonna be like horrendous.
Let's go.
They're literally like old and like 5 already. Every single time they say they're going back to the roots, you play the game or just watch it. Like in my case, it's literally not back to the roots. It's like the exact same crap. It's like the first time they said that with like the new, like I would say like the PS5 versions of like Assassin's Creed, or like the new generation of like Assassin's Creed games. That's a better way to put it. Because again, not everybody's on PS5. I just say what I personally use. But like the new generation, which is Valhalla, because Odyssey and Origins was still like, but you could play those also on the PS5. But those were still like major hits on the PS4. And honestly, well, I know Origins originally was for. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I am right. Yeah, it was Origins and Odyssey originally for PS4, and then that's when they did the updated versions, the whole 60 FPS and whatnot. And it was Valhalla that was the first one on PS5, but also PS4. But it was like the first, I guess you could say, like original Assassin's Creed, like for the new consoles. That it was Valhalla. So, and that one didn't say that whole crap about going back to the roots. They started that back to the roots thing with Mirage. And dude, I remember for the first time when I watched that Ubisoft what's that thing called? It's basically almost like their own little version of like the Game Awards and like E3 and, well, E3 doesn't they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. Such a shame. Basically all the super companies gain egos and they have their own little, like directs, like the PlayStation Direct, Nintendo Direct, Ubisoft Direct, so stuff like that. Yeah, so stupid. They should have just left all that shit for E3. But I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But yeah. So in the Ubisoft Direct, where it first showed like the gameplay of Assassin's Creed Mirage, like no joke, the guy came out and said, you know what they always say, oh, this is different and blah blah blah. And then he came out and he said that we're going back to our original roots. And I gained a little bit of hope, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then, because they mad slick, they said that, and then they showed like the missions from like the original Assassin's Creed that they put into Mirage. And then when I saw that, I started gaining more like trust with them. Like, okay, and then it's starting to seem like they're really doing something, which was, I know one of them you had to like pickpocket the person to steal intel. You have to sit on the bench and listen into conversations. You have to tail someone and then basically beat them up to get information. So it showed those missions, which was basically, it was like very short because it showed like little clips of it. So it was probably like a minute of like all like the little clips together. And then like a minute later after that, so basically like 2-3 minutes like after the guy said we're going back to the roots, then it started showing like the assassination parts. And at the very last part of the assassination, it showed Bassam using powers. Like, like I'm sorry, did we just forget that in Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, uh, and all the other ones that I can't remember right now. Basically, all the other ones up to Origins, because Origins, that's when it started that whole RPG version crap. And it wasn't Assassin's Creed no more. Like, all those games before, the only thing that there was just Eagle Vision. And then, of course, you had like little tiny bits and pieces of like overpowered stuff. But you had to do like the most extreme to get that stuff. But it's not like it was like a core mechanic like in the game. Like how the powers were like in Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and Mirage. And Shadows now also. Because Shadows have that same crap. And they're another one that said they're going back to their roots. Yet it's the same thing. But anyways, back to my Mirage thing. Yeah, it showed him doing the same power that Eivor had in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I don't remember running around in Assassin's Creed 1 as Altair. Like, the only thing we had was Eagle Vision. Like, I don't remember making double copies of me, and then when I stab someone, the other, like, clones stab people. Like, no, that was not a thing. I just don't understand. Like, how is that going back to the roots? It's so stupid. But yeah, Ubisoft started with that whole going back to the roots. And then other companies started that also. So when Battlefield said that, go back to the roots, I was like very worried about that also.
Resistance is futile.
But I will say so far, when I played the beta, it was pretty good. I did like it. Some parts did feel a little bit like back to the roots. And then some parts honestly still felt a little bit like 2042. But it was honestly solid.
Shall pay.
But again, the only thing I did not like was the hologram thing, like when you're down, because that like messes up the whole vision. Like it just becomes blurry, which is dumb. I don't even know why they decided to do that hologram. It's just stupid. Should have just left it as like the original. Like if a person shoots you, like then like the highlight follows on the person. It doesn't leave like a 3D hologram of them. Oh, you know what's another thing I just thought of right now? Dude, I don't know too much about Borderlands. It's not really my thing. Although it really doesn't say too much because whatever free on PlayStation Plus, I just downloaded anyway. Even games I know I never gonna play, then I'll just either let my sister play, like if she wants to try it. That's why I just download that stuff. But I know like there was a couple times, or maybe just one time. I honestly don't remember. But I do know there was a Borderlands game that they gave out like during the whole PlayStation Plus thingy.
Everyone will get their share.
So I actually did. It like piqued my curiosity. I don't know why the hell I just didn't try it because I already had it, so just might as well. But like the genius I am,
Look at me!
I decided to look it up first before I downloaded it on the PlayStation, or if I liked it, to download it. And it was like it was alright.
Help is here!
But what they are trying to pull right now with their whole like $150 version
In my sight.
that doesn't even bring the game with it, it's just like collectibles. Dude, that is literally insane. And I cannot believe they're like about to get away with that. Like you spend $150 and you don't even get the game. Not even the like a digital code. You get like just the statues and the map and whatever else they give you. Because I know before when you get stuff like that, you at least get the digital code, if not the physical copy. Even though they should just be giving you a physical copy, because the case should be like limited edition. That's how they used to do it in the PS3. And I remember because I used to have one for the Batman Arkham City. But yeah. So it should at least, if they're not gonna give you the physical game, then it should be the code for the game so you can play it. But no, they don't even do that. So you're literally just spending $150 on a map, an action figure or statue, whatever it is, and God knows whatever the hell else is on that. But that's literally insane, though.
I'll bring you to justice myself.
Without the game. That's... Dude, that should honestly be like a felony. Like, that's literally insane. That they're pulling that off.
You're under arrest. Ambush. You may remain silent. You're under arrest.
There goes. Be gone.
You may remain silent. Out of the way. You're under arrest.
Everything.
They're not just more for that.
You may remain silent.
Fracture. Target confirmed. Go.
Your crime won't be forgiven. Correct.
I'm not a loser. That's those.
Alright, I'm gonna try to finish this build and then I do actually have you know what, let's do that first. So I had this actually let me just go, I don't know which one it is. I had this theory before, pretty sure. If you've seen the other ones, then you know what I'm talking about. Zelda Zone and these aerospace areas. That the moon mission was actually like, of course it happened, but like the ether and stuff like that wasn't alien life. It was actually from most likely an undercover Exaltus posing as an astronaut. So when he went up there in the moon, I'm trying to look up at the moon, but anyways, you know, the moon somewhere up there at nighttime, of course, also. That they basically try to play it off and say that it was like almost like an alien force that came out and made like the ether stuff appear. And I just don't believe that. Like I said, I believe it was like an Exaltus undercover going to the moon, planting it there, and letting it like explode or spread and stuff like that. But basically, almost sent like in a suicide mission, if you want to put it like that, just to what you call it, just to like help like the Exaltus cult, basically spread their whole like propaganda. Where is it? And the reason why I think it's the Exaltus that did all that is because, and now I have like my, almost like my definitive proof, you could say, in a way. Oh, what the hell is this thing? But there's actually like markings here.
I want a bonus for this.
It looks like Exaltus like.
Allow me.
Oh, they look dead. There we go. Hold on. I feel like I'm hearing like. I feel like that's hard. This is it. A graffiti album that sticks out like a sore thumb. Look closely, it seems to be some kind of creepy totem, like a pair of deep haunting eyes staring outward. The pattern is both symmetrical and chaotic. From afar, it looks like some kind of plant cross-section, but up close, it's more like neurons branching out and converging. It's been on the wall for ages. The paint slightly seeping into the texture. Hard to tell if it's acrylic, regular paint, or something more settling. I'm pretty sure it's people's blood because it's the Exaltus cold. But this being here just proves that this is basically almost like what you call it, like territory before they did this whole astronaut mission stuff. So of course the Exaltus would have something to do with the moon. That they send an astronaut undercover, put that stuff on the moon, let it all get corrupted and whatnot, and then basically play it off and say that that this stuff came from the sky. But again, it was Exaltus who made all that ether corruption and whatnot. So yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick also. I didn't want to forget that. Because I just saw that the other day also. And it made me think about that theory that I had before. And now that I saw that, that's basically the proof. That has been there for like it just said, ages. It's been there for ages. That is basically becoming one within the wall. And I'm pretty sure that's blood using to be written on that wall.
Eradicate all evil.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time-Field family.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let me just.
Don't frighten me like that!
Because, honestly, I wanted to do all that. Or I wanted to say all that. And then do like the final stuff of these things. And then I want to end. But I wanted to get one last little theory off. Because, no, let me leave off of this girl. Because I could regain all the blue ones.
This is the...
Don't frighten me like that!
Actually, you know what? This is... Yeah, because I don't have to do two more, honestly. I kind of don't feel like doing two more. I can do two more another time. This is basically already almost built. Like, built. Because I did do these also. This, I still don't know. I mean, these are always easy to level up also. So, I'm not really too worried. Because I do want to try to go for her weapon. If I'm not able to get her weapon, then I would, oh my god, dude. Oof. Dude. I would try, but defense HP. I know I'm not gonna get that anomaly efficiency. Honestly, I would rather try this. Okay. Yeah, it could be a lot better. But I just need it to be what I call usable builds. Stuff that I can just use. And I could be like good. Like I'm just not like struggling trying to do the hard. I mean, even though I already do. But I'm talking about like hardcore like struggle or whatnot. Like basically like I'm not able to try to beat anything. But yeah. Yeah, that's my whole joke about her not being symmetrical. Because it's like uneven. But it's actually funny because I actually thought about doing this, but then I also thought about that this would probably be unrealistic because knowing my luck, like it will probably just be like in order or whatever. But it's actually pretty funny. I basically did it without even trying. Even though I wanted to, but I honestly didn't even try for it to be not symmetrical. Yeah. It's pretty ironic.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time-Field family.
Yeah, I think the next time I stream this game, well, I'm gonna do the story. Because I don't think I'm gonna do the story on my own. Well, I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. But the next time I do farming, that's the better way to put it. A farming stream. It will most likely
I shall follow. I'm at.
be this girl.
A story to share?
And then I'm gonna try to collect like a lot of stuff. So I could just do it like all at once. Basically what I almost did like right now. Like I was able to do like almost everything. That's the thing. Those ether batteries go by mad fast. And for some reason, dude, this thing, well, not right now. Because I still have some, well actually, now I have some overflow. I need to waste that. But these backups, it used to go by mad fast. Now I feel like it goes mad slow. Like no joke. Cause I did farm like a little bit ago. Maybe like a week and a half or maybe almost 2 weeks already. I finished, well I didn't finish. I'm almost, basically like I have Alice right now. Like basically almost done with like everything. I just gotta do like the triple crown stuff now. For like Lighter and Anton. And I leveled some stuff up for like Lycon and Kaleda and other people. But yeah. So oh my god, dude, I forgot where I even was about to go with that. I got stuck on stupid again. Yeah, what is wrong with me? I don't know why that keeps happening. Yeah, sorry about farming. Oh yeah, I was doing all that. And then I didn't play for like a couple days. And then when I went back to it, it only went up like a couple hundred. And then I was playing because I started doing like the stuff that I showed earlier about doing like the older like Infernal Reach and stuff like that. So I was like doing all that, and I was doing it for like multiple days because I was like trying to get like all this stuff. And then I also did like I attempted that 12 out of 15 ether activity thing with the miasma priest. That was that's just like torture. Honestly, I don't even know why I keep trying that. But anyways, so yeah, I was basically playing for like a while. Like I would literally play for like hours, and like still like nothing. Like it barely like reached over 1,000, or it did, but it like reached like over like 1,000 and like 100, and like even like after all that time, like what the hell? Like I feel like it's going like extremely slow. So I think they probably did like a secret nerf on that, honestly. Because farming is honestly very easy to me. And even like the drive disc, even though my luck is like, I would say probably like 60-40. It's like pretty decent. And then sometimes I do have those days that I'm just getting like non-stop, like insane, like literally everything defense, like the worst like rolls and stuff like that. That I'd be having to go to the meetup shop, and I'd just be like creating like I guess you could say like almost like perfect disc. Because that's what I had to do with Nekomata. Because yeah, she's another one. I was also building her during that whole thing. Again, I don't just keep building one by one, but it is what it is. Since like I said, building's so easy. So, and these events, they're like insanely generous with rewards. So now it makes farming like even more of like easier to build and stuff like that. So yeah. Did I even I feel like I keep forgetting like where I was gonna go with that anyway. I feel like I'm saying the stuff that I want to say, and then like my original attention, like I just forget. Oh my god. Yeah. This is why I had to start trying to be, I guess you could say, smart with my builds, because I gotta start doing this. Even though I do try. I think the highest was like 3. But getting there slowly by slowly. And then this is just like all over the place. Sometimes I just suck. Oh, this is shock. It says shock and thunder. Electric anomaly and physical anomaly. Okay. So yeah, I definitely have to build up that other girl now. Well, I mean, I was regardless. Cause I've also I've also did Ellen Jones,
Eradicate all.
but her she was like
Touch my tail.
almost already
And
built.
now.
I mean, still gotta do like these stuff and whatnot. But I was really focusing on these, and you can see I have what you call a usable build. 46 crit, 141 crit damage, attack almost 3,000. So I feel pretty solid, pretty good. On her 60, I could get that damage a little bit more up. But like I said, usable builds. Alright, she's Constellation 1. I actually wanted her, I wanted to pick her for the free one, but like I said before, I'm free to play, and that would just be stupid.
The lunch is on you.
Okay, I'm trying to get everybody,
Don't just think.
Is it work time?
and
Is food included?
these guys are like 50-50s. So, well, even though I don't get these other people in 50-50s, I only get Rena. So every other person that I'll show you.
It's our
Did you call?
And in the grays, both times, because she's literally been every single one. Every single 50-50 loss has been her. And even her weapon. Because the first time I did the weapon banner was Miyabi, and I actually did get Miyabi's. So, then honestly, I really didn't pull too much, which was kind of stupid, because I missed out on so many weapons, so many 5-star weapons. Because I'm pretty sure I would have pulled many. But anyways, for this girl.
Officer,
I wish you.
I'll protect you. I can help you ward
For
off
her,
misfortune and disaster.
I was pulling for her and then I lost. I got Rena, of course, because, like I just said, every single 50-50 loss has been her. That's why I said she's worse than Chi-Chi to me. So, yeah. Anyways, so I lost to her, and then I was like, you know what? Since I already lost to her, I'm just not gonna even keep on. I'm just gonna save. And then I just waited.
Today's reading is.
Well, actually, no. I saved the character banner. I didn't pull on that. The character banner, I just stopped completely, and then I saved the character banner for her. And then when it was her banner, I was pulling on the character.
I can help you ward off
But
misfortune
for
and
this,
disaster.
I lost, and then I decided to pull on the weapon. And then when I was pulling on the weapon, I got Rena's weapon.
Don't only
Come on.
So not only
your service.
I lose the 50-50s on the characters to her, now it looks like if I'm doing weapons and I lose the 50-50s, I'm getting her weapon. Like, this obsession of the Hoyoverse giving her to me, like, I just do not understand it.
All accounted for.
So, literally everything about her is like 50-50 loss. So,
Let me finish my cup of
nobody will ever
Made
convince me
Rena
that
at your
Chi-Chi is the
service.
worst, like, luck character in Hoyoverse. That literally would just, I just can't. I cannot fathom that, because it's just not true to me.
Starlight. It's
Good day.
time for some hard.
But,
Hey,
her I
don't
picked
down
for
on me.
free, and I picked, no, I did not pick her weapon. I picked her weapon on my other account for free. I actually got her weapon while pulling
You want to test my
on
hammer?
the regular standard banner.
I shall follow your orders.
And then for him, of course, was pulling because I picked Kaleido for free. So him, I pulled in the standard banner, and his weapon I picked for free. That's what it was. I picked his weapon for free.
I'm at your disposal.
Let's
And then
I
Grace,
only handle technical
I also
matters.
got her at standard banner. Do I have her weapon also? I don't think so. Yeah.
Let's start the experiment.
Today, I would never.
Which ape standing by?
Yeah.
Here, so we
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Yeah, that was basically all it.
Bear
Now
witness
that
to the noble
maybe I should
principles
just
of
do
the
the
Timefield family.
yeah, she's like really important. Yeah, this is like all the triple crown stuff. This is another thing. I gotta start being mindful because I can't just use it on every single person. Also, that's why like from like 10 and above is like pretty decent. Or 10 is like honestly, you could realistically stop. 11 is stronger, and 12 honestly you're just trying to be fancy. That's just my personal you know observations or whatever you want to call it. Fuck, dude, I'm so stupid. I thought this one was the burst. Oh well. I'm gonna end up using or leveling up
Let's make a new cake.
this one anyway.
Hey, where are we going? There's no class today.
So I'm gonna use them together, basically like how I use Astra and Miyabi. So this would be my second like hardcore team to try to clear out stuff.
I can help protection.
And then my third
Today's
one,
reading is Be a Hero.
I'm at your disposal.
honestly, I go like full stunner to be honest.
Let's.
Fufu's here.
And that's another thing. I gotta try to make like more flexibility within like Miyabi teams and
Only.
Where are we going?
her
There's
team
no
in the
class
future
today.
when I finally build her. Because I
I shall
definitely,
follow
you
your
definitely
orders.
should level up stunners. I do recommend that.
Let's take a break.
So, oh yeah, I was talking about Yishwin's. I don't even know that's how I pronounce his name.
Ready for
A mission?
Yishwin,
numbers. Ready and I'll protect. I can ask
this
that.
girl,
What brings you here this time?
Yishwan. Basically the sensei. I'm just gonna call her sensei because that's what she is to Bison Bell anyway. Yeah, I pulled, then I lost, then the weapon banner I lost. Then I decided to pull for her. Obviously, I was on a guarantee, and then on the weapon, I was a guaranteed also. And for her, I pulled her weapon because her weapon obviously is very good, and it's a fire stunner. So, like I said, I need to try to build like flexible like teams and stuff.
Today's reading
Because
is
it's important to build like you should always have like 3 teams, but you don't be like an idiot like me and try to build so many people at once. But you should do it like one by one. So do what I recommend is the first DPS. So for an example, like
I would wanna
number 0.
Want to see the red scarf?
eradicate all evil.
like just theoretically you have every single person, right?
This
So
is
I
the
will
path
build
follow.
Miyabi, right? Because she's the best DPS in the entire game. You know how I feel about her. I say she's literally the strongest in any game, like in game mechanic wise, not lore wise, because lore wise, freaking Kiana, will like obliterate her. But like the strongest, like compared to like other DPS in the games, and again core mechanics and whatnot, by far strongest ever, and it's not even close. But anyways, that's besides the point. So you should build a DPS first, then you will build the best support with what you got for that DPS. So like for me, it will be her. She's the best support in the game, and she's the best support for Miyabi. So it'll be DPS, support, and then the third slot, usually just on your playstyle. Me, I like doing like a whole bunch of like quick assists and like counter hits and stuff like that. I'm not into like the whole fancy stuff like the like if you did the recently new advanced tutorials when you had to like press like X to dodge and like in a millisecond you had to hit, and you also had to press R1 to switch to the next person, basically all like within a second, like stuff like that's just ridiculous. But for like me, like I said, like I like doing like the dodge counters and the assists and like the quick follow-ups and basically like the regular mechanics, not all like that fancy crap like I just said before, like pressing X and square and millisecond and R1, like that's just ridiculous. So that's why I usually use Nicole, because when you press her triangle, then it has like the little circle at the bottom, and that allows you to like switch over faster and like keep on hitting and stuff like that. Which again, that will basically make your DPS come out faster, stronger, and you could fight longer. So that's my, I guess you could say, professional advice. DPS, support, and based on how you play, then either another support, which that's what I usually do, or someone who works very well with your best DPS. So like for Miyabi, like if you don't have, like if you have Miyabi, Astra, just pretend all these other people are not here, and like your only other support like a character, like you don't even have the 4 stars like Nicole or Sakaku, but let's say like you have like her or her or her, then they work like perfectly fine as like a substitute for another support because of like their like attributes, which is anomaly. And with Miyabi being paired up with multiple monopolies, with multiple anomalies, she also gets stronger. So for example, like let's just say you have Miyabi, and then you also have like Nicole or Sakaku, but you're only just gonna use one of them. So let's just say Miyabi and Nicole, and you have her instead of Astrael, then she's the perfect substitute for Astrael. So she could be your like main support, and then you could still have Nicole to the side, so you could do the triangle and like switch over and keep attacking and you know all that stuff. Yeah, basically
I'll protect you from any danger.
Basically did everything. I wanted to build Alice pretty decently. I'm actually surprised I was able to get pretty far. I thought I was gonna run out of money or batteries, so that's good. My next one, like I said,
Got a new
100%.
ghost story to share?
Whenever I do like a farming thing, because my next Zelda zone might not be a farm. I think I'm gonna do the events, or I just might do the events and then the next one would be a farm. Or this is stupid, but I might try all the hardest game modes, like the defense and the assault, and then do the wither domain ones. I'll be going through all the levels because right now one of them has 7 out of 15, and then Blitz. I haven't even done that one at all. So I'll try that, and then I'll try the Priest 12 out of 15, and oh my god, I'm just thinking about it giving me a headache. But yeah, this was a pretty good stream. Build, talked about some random stuff. Uh, Explain my theory into a bit more detail of uh, the Azaltis going undercover and basically faking almost like I wouldn't say like a alien invasion, but like the corruption and stuff like that, making it seem like it's out of space that it happened and then it came to New Eridu or Eridu, but that's just not the case. It was planted there and then basically like sabotaged, broken, or like whatever. So yeah. And then like I said, of course, you go to that place where the blood is on the wall, and it literally says that it's been there for ages. So that's basically implying that it's been there even before the space station. So there you go, right there. That's the proof right there. Because Zenless Zone is a little, well, actually not a little bit. It's actually way more straightforward with like information and stuff like that. Like even like the secret lore, like is very like right in front of you. You just gotta look and put the pieces together. There's not like so many pieces missing, and if there is pieces missing, then within the next couple updates of you seeing that like new lore being introduced, then in the next couple updates, like almost everything will like come out, and then like again you could start connecting like everything. Not like Genshin. Uh, I know I always say this, but which honestly sucks. Cause dude, I love Genshin so much, but like all their lore stuff, like I, dude, I always say this all the time. Every time we talk about like lore not being answered or whatever, and then they think going to not cry is gonna be the answer to all that stuff. Like, but anyways, like who the fuck Kokumi really is? Like, she is not just some normal priestess Imazuman like person, like from the Kokumi clan. Like, no, she's like, dude, I'm telling you, she's probably like the first like Bishop or something, or resurrected Bishop, or even because when you go to Romeru, there's like this secret door Whenever I play Genshin, most likely I'll remember because, like I always say, when I talk about lore, I always mention who the hell Kokomi really is. That's literally haven't been answered for like basically almost 4 years already. So once I say that, then I'll remember about the Romero thing. But there's this door. Well, you had to collect stuff, and then it's like a secret door, and then you open it, and then you go through, and you fight that marble statue thing, and then you go through another door, and then there's a chest with a blueprint, and that's how you make the weapon Finale of the Deep. And then there's also a book there, and then in the book it talks about like Egeria. What talks about Nuber's creating Egeria. Egeria is supposed to like take care of the primordial sea and blah 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 blah. But basically, at the very ending, what it sounds like that it's implying is that they didn't think Nouvelle was gonna be reborn, so they basically, I guess you could say, like almost like scientifically made like another Nouvelle. And while that was happening, Nouvelle was being reborn again. So there's basically almost like two Hydro Dragons. And I don't know, but could that be Kokomi, or that just me grasping at straws? Like, I really don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I seriously hope they start getting to like the real like depths of like the theory and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Really, don't got nothing much else to say. I just wanted to like really chill, talk a little bit, build, talk about, you know, a little bit of theories, because I just can't control myself. But yeah, I'm gonna end. This was good. Next time, depending on what we play also and what time I start. I'm gonna try to start earlier, but you know, stuff happens and it is what it is. It's all good. But hopefully it will be Genshin. I actually do want to do that on stream. If not, you know. But yeah. Oh, and also, that's another thing, because I also do want to try to start restreaming on YouTube again, like I was doing before. But I would do it a couple times and then just stop, and then do Twitch, and then go back to YouTube for a couple times, and then I don't know. I gotta try to be more consistent in that stuff. Cause I like Twitch, but again, I said yesterday, the VODs and stuff be deleting like within a week. Like YouTube is like forever, so it's like more like safer to keep all that stuff. And even if you like partnered and you got all those fancy deals and like top 10 streamer on Twitch and stuff like that, the VODs only hold for like 2-3 months, and then it disappears anyway. So YouTube again is still like the best safer to keep like all the VODs and stuff at. That's why so many people have like VOD channels. So they just put it there, and then they have like a regular main channel. I thought about that also, but I don't know. I just need to do the simple stuff first, and then, you know. But yeah, this was good. Liked it. I enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it just like yesterday. Even though yesterday a tiny bit more, because I really went into like the hardcore theories and stuff like that. And honestly, that wasn't even everything, because I only talked about March and Polka being one, well, and Cyrene, how that all connects. Um, then Welt being Aha, or Welt Joyce, I should say, being Aha. The imaginary tree, the Sea of Quanta, the classification of descenders, them being banished and then coming back, and stuff like that. So, me figuring out, well, in my theory of figuring out, quote unquote, that the one who helped Paimon create everything was basically that universe's like Otto, and Paimon is that universe's Kiana. But to be fair, Paimon, like her name Paimon probably wasn't original anyway. So to be fair, like when Paimon was like one of the two of the original creators that created everything, like even the dragons, I'm pretty sure her name wasn't Paimon. That name just came out as soon as like when the traveler, took him out of the sea. From what I think, from the abyss, because the abyss is under the water, and Tibet, that's what I think. I'm not gonna get into all that, but yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me just say this one thing, and then I promise that's it. Because again, I'm gonna end. But in Genshin, like, if everything is the opposite, then the sky of Tibet, which like where Skirk came through, was actually like the world is like actually upside down. So technically, the sky would be like the ocean, and the sea, where like under the water, or, well, okay, let me try to explain so without it sounding confusing. So like the regular, like if you're looking at it regularly, not it being upside down. So Skirk came from the sky and then in, and when the traveler pulled Paimon out of the water in the sea, that's like this quote unquote like normal way. But since how I see Tibet, and that's basically kind of a little bit confirmed in some other ways, that everything is, one, everything is not what it seems in Tibet, and two, basically everything is like the opposite. It, like I said, like one of the best evidence for that would be like the demon names. Like, if Venti is just like such a good like archon and stuff like that, then why their real names are demon names? And if Celestia is above the sky, then shouldn't Celestia be heaven? Why would heaven have the demon names? See what I'm saying? So that's why I believe also that in reality it is actually flipped like upside down. So in Tibet, like if you're a normal person, Celestia is the sky and the abyss is under the water. So it's like abyss is down and Celestia is up. But like the real way how it actually is without being like tricked or like deceived in like the real Tibet or the real way of looking at Tibet is a better way to say. Celestia is under, which will be like hell. That's why they have all the demon names and stuff like that. And then the sea is actually the real stars, which would be like the abyss. And that's why I think that all the moons basically have like angel names. But yeah, again, that's my quick little theory about that. Then I already said the one about the astronauts in Zone. So that's really it. Alright, now I'm officially done. So yeah, this was good.